More than 28,000 failed refugee claimants awaiting deportation in Canada. Yes, Canada is set to deport over 28,000 immigrants right there. This is something that has been trending for the past few days right there in Canada. You know, many times I have come here to let you guys know what is happening, especially in Canada. And sometimes some people may want to see it as discouraging people. No. Many of my followers here know that, or many of my subscribers rather, know that I motivate people. But you know, some of us, when you don't say things to suit your own mind, when I don't come here to sugarcoat things that are not real, some of you may see it as, oh, this guy is not encouraging us. Imagine. Over 28,000 immigrants to be deported to their various countries. These people spent money to process their visas and eventually got it and embarked on this journey to Canada. Some spent millions buying flight tickets to and fro and landed in Canada safely, sought for asylum, and they failed it. Now, they are facing deportation back to their countries. This video is going to be a very informative video as always, and I will do my best here to give you everything that is currently surrounding these over 28,000 immigrants deportation from Canada. As usual, I am going to read and break it down to you so that you can understand and properly grasp everything that is in this article. All right, good. So now we move. There are more than 28,000 failed refugee claimants facing warrants to be removed from Canada, according to the Trudeau government. The Trudeau is the Prime Minister of Canada. That includes more than 600 people deemed inadmissible due to conviction for a serious crime. That means the number of people under active warrant to be deported after failing their refugee claim is bigger than towns like Brandon, Manitoba, or Lloydminster, Alberta. Because these places they are calling, the people there, they are not up to like 28,000. Now, the number of active warrants issued to failed refugee claimants currently stands at 28,145 active warrants. I repeat, the number of active warrants issued to failed refugee claimants, underline that please. These people, they are called failed refugee claimants. They went to Canada to seek for refugee status, and eventually they failed in their bid to successfully claim asylum. So here is this. These people, many of them, before I read further, went to Canada, sought for asylum, and eventually they failed in the process of seeking asylum. And now they are telling them, now that you have failed this asylum in this country, you will have to go to your country, and they are set for deportation. So the government also stated there are 646 people who have been deemed inadmissible on grounds of serious criminality Of those, 410 committed their crime and were convicted in Canada. And okay, meanwhile, 236 were convicted in their home country. That is, this among these over 28,000 immigrants that are set for deportation, 646 of them were inadmissible on grounds of serious crimes they committed. And out of these 646 people, 410 of them committed their crimes in Canada and they were convicted in Canada. And now they are facing deportation. While the remaining 236 were convicted of crimes in their home country. So maybe these guys committed these crimes before, maybe these people committed these crimes before they applied for the visas. You understand? Sometimes you can even be lucky. They will just skate through. But when they start doing background checks, they will realize that, oh, this person committed a serious crime in their country. They are not supposed to even be here. So these are some of them, 646 of them. So we go further. So CBSA did confirm there are 73 individuals detained that are failed refugee claimants, while another 12,882 people who are enrolled in an alternative detention program. Now, so 28,000 people out in Cranbrook or Halifax and is going to show up, but 4,000 in Toronto isn't going to show up. What this person is saying here is that if you remove 28,000 from cities like Cranbrook, Halifax, it is going to be obvious that you are deporting people. But if you take like 4,000 away from Toronto to deport, it will not even show if the city or the province has minus 4,000 people. So now we go further. This is very, very important also. Please listen. Between 2017 and 2023, a total of 321,788 people applied for asylum, but just 145,751 have been accepted. I read again. Between 2017 and 2023, a total of 321,788 people applied for asylum, but just 145,751 have been accepted. The rest have been rejected, have abandoned, or withdrawn their applications, or are still in the process. People, this is serious. That is why I have said before now, stop just carrying your visa and buying tickets and embarking on this journey to go and seek asylum in Canada. If you do your research properly, you will realize that majority of these people, outside the ones that committed crimes, those ones that failed their refugee claims, did not even prepare from home. Maybe somebody just told them, this is what is trending. Just reach there at the port of entry or enter Canada, seek asylum. And when they start asking them, what is asylum? Many of them don't even know. I have been fortunate to talk to these people, a lot of them. When I start asking them the meaning of asylum, they don't even know. So you are carrying a visitor visa, going to Canada to go and seek something you don't know. Believe me, if you do your research, majority of these people, they went there and wanted to join the trend of people seeking asylum without even knowing what it entails to successfully seek asylum in Canada. Please, my people, you see these 28,000 people, they are human beings like me and you. That is why I have said before now in my videos, travel education is very, very important. I have been able to speak to people who said they saw my YouTube videos on asylum And that video properly guided them. That video helped them to know if they have what it takes to seek asylum. Asylum is designed for some certain kind of people who are in certain types of circumstances. Now you go to Canada to say you want to go and seek asylum. They are now asking, why have you come to Canada to seek for asylum? Some will be stammering. I have heard these cases so regularly. If I tell you the things I have heard from people who went through this process, when they are telling me their experience, trust me, you will be in awe. That is why I am telling you here in this video, seeking asylum is not illegal. It is something that is legal according to the UN definition of asylum. But you need to ask yourself, do you have what it takes to go to Canada and seek asylum? Because it is no longer news that with that visitor visa, from now till next year, I think February, you can go to Canada and apply for a job, even while you're on a visitor visa, attend job interviews. If you get that job has to be an LMIA job. If you get that job, you can be able to apply for a work permit to start working. And there are many people who did not even have any skills before they left home. Trust me, if you are qualified to seek asylum and you prepare yourself from home, trust me, you stand a better chance of getting it. Especially if the circumstances that warrant you to seek asylum happen to you. Believe me, preparation is key. And for those of you who are going to Canada for studies, and you have decided to leave school and sought asylum, it is your luck. Some students got it, some students failed it. Because usually they are going to ask you, initially when you came here for studies, you didn't say you were having some issues back in your country. You pay tuition. So suddenly, because you can no longer pay tuition, you are now seeking asylum. Trust me, I'm not trying to discourage anybody here. A lot of people got it. A lot of people still didn't get it. But it is very, very important for you to research before you leave your country. Be prepared. You have to be prepared. Yes, this is something you have to be prepared for. Believe me. So this is something I have brought to you today, that we hope and pray, wish all these people the best. Over 28,000 is a huge number. And imagine you left your country, you went to Canada, you started indulging in crimes. They were caught, convicted, now facing deportation to their countries. All the monies that we have spent on this journey, wasted. Many of them due to lack of travel education, due to lack of travel knowledge, due to lack of adequate preparation. They are paying for it now. That is why I have said, even in my time before I left Nigeria for the US, trust me, I spent time researching a lot. Not now people will come out and be looking for free stuff. You will watch a 30 minutes video, you say you are tired. That is why I'm very, very happy that the time I spent watching videos before I came here to the US, it paid off. When I came to the US, I didn't sound like a JJC because I already prepared myself. There are times I can stay like this. I'll be watching 3 hours videos a day. 3 hours. Me, I know what I'm looking for. I was not looking for any shortcuts to come and be waiting for somebody to give me 1-2 minutes video. No, I am going for the full package. Before you travel, guys, put in the effort. Hard work pays. And I wish you all the best for those of you who already have the visa, and for those of you that are already expecting and waiting for your visa decisions. I hope you get a message to submit your passport to come and get your visas. My name is Nosa Comedy, and also do well to subscribe to this channel, and please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Till I see you in my next video, guys, keep winning. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do it. Respect.